Planning a trip to Turkey and wondering how much groceries might cost you? Then this video is just what you need. Today we'll take a look at the prices of common everyday groceries, things like bread, meat, cheese, fruit, drinks and more, so you know exactly what to expect when shopping in Turkey. Turkey has a wide variety of supermarket chains, including BİM, A101, SOK or Migros. Each of them targets slightly different customers and price ranges. For this video, I'm shopping in Migros, one of the most popular and well-known supermarket chains in Turkey. Turkey uses its own currency, the Turkish lira. One important thing to mention is that the Turkish lira has been constantly losing value, which means prices in local currency can change very quickly. Because of that, the prices you will see in this video may look quite different even just a few weeks from now. At the time of filming, 1 euro equals approximately 50.38 Turkish lira. But don't worry, I'll be showing all prices, both in Turkish lira and in euros, so you can clearly understand the real value. Prices in euros tend to stay much more stable, so this will give you a better long-term comparison, especially if you are traveling from Europe. We'll start with bakery products, focusing on fresh bread, packed sliced bread, and a simit, which is traditional Turkish bread ring, usually covered in sesame seeds. A freshly baked loaf of bread, 200 grams, costs 12 Turkish lira, which is about 0.24 euros. Next, we've got packaged sliced bread. A 400 gram loaf costs 50 Turkish lira, which is about 1 euro. And finally, let's look at simit. One simit costs 17.5 Turkish lira, which is about 0.35 euros. Next up, meat and cold cuts. Here we'll look at the prices of chicken breast and sliced ham. Let's start with chicken breast. 1 kilogram of chicken breast costs 270 Turkish lira, which is approximately 5.36 euros. A 60 gram package of sliced ham costs 25.25 Turkish lira, which comes to about 0.50 euros. Now, let's move to dairy products. In this part we will check the prices of cheese, yogurt, butter, milk and ayran. Ayran is a traditional Turkish yogurt-based drink made from yogurt, water and a bit of salt. Let's start with cheese. A 200 gram pack of cheese costs 87.5 Turkish lira, which is approximately 1.74 euros. Next we've got plain yogurt. A 500 gram of plain yogurt costs 26 Turkish lira or about 0.52 euros. Moving on to butter. A 250 gram pack of butter costs 97 Turkish lira, which comes to roughly 1.93 euros. Let's look at milk. 1 liter of milk costs 28.45 Turkish lira or approximately 0.56 euros. And finally, ayran. 1 liter of ayran costs 32.5 Turkish lira, which is about 0.65 euros. Now, let's take a look at some basic everyday groceries. Here we'll check the price of rice, pasta and eggs. First, rice. 1 kilogram of rice costs 43 Turkish lira, which is roughly 0.85 euros. A 500 gram pack of pasta costs 28 Turkish lira or about 0.56 euros. Finally, let's look at eggs. A pack of 10 eggs costs 75 Turkish lira, which comes to roughly 1.49 euros. This time we are taking a closer look at two everyday staples, potatoes and apples. Let's start with apples. 1 kilogram of apple costs 100 Turkish lira, which is roughly 2 euros. 1 kilogram of potatoes costs 14 Turkish lira or about 0.28 euros. We mustn't forget about drinks. Here we'll look at the prices of beverages like plain water, Coca-Cola, local beer and rakia. Rakia is traditional Turkish anise-flavored alcoholic drink, often called the national drink of Turkey. A 1.5 liter bottle of still water costs 24.25 Turkish lira, which is roughly 0.48 euros. Next, Coca-Cola. A 1.5 liter bottle costs 55 Turkish lira or about 1.09 euros. A bottle of local beer costs 82.5 Turkish lira, which is roughly 1.64 euros. Finally, rakia. A 50 centiliter bottle costs 990 Turkish lira, which comes to approximately 19.65 euros. Let's take a look at some basic hygiene items you might need during your trip, like shower gel, toothbrush or toothpaste. Bottle of Palmolive shower gel costs 100 Turkish lira, which is roughly 2 euros. Next, a toothbrush. A single toothbrush costs 35 Turkish lira, or about 0.69 euros. And finally, toothpaste. The most affordable toothpaste costs 22 Turkish lira, which comes to approximately 0.44 euros. And to wrap things up, here's a little treat. Here we'll look at the prices of chocolate bars. There is a wide selection of chocolates in Turkey. The prices start around 50 Turkish lira for the cheapest flavored chocolate bars, which is roughly 1 euro, and go up to about 70 Turkish lira for a Milka bar, approximately 1.39 euros. If you are curious about more prices or want to check out the latest offers, there is a link in the video description where you can browse the current supermarket leaflet from home. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like or subscribe, it really helps the channel. I also got a new microphone, so I hope the quality of the videos and especially the sound is back to a higher level. Thank you so much for your continued support, it really means a lot. I would love to continue this series in other countries as well, so stay tuned, see you next video, bye.